Hi, and welcome to a new video with Athena Quant. Today, we are tackling a topic that, I'm not kidding, truly separates the pros from the amateurs in the trading world. And it's not about finding that one perfect stock. Nope, it's something way more fundamental to your long-term survival and success. So let's just jump right in with the question that kind of flips a common belief on its head. We spend so much time, right? All this energy searching for the what, the next big thing, the perfect chart setup. But what if I told you that's not even the most important decision you're making? Because for professional traders, the answer is almost always how much you buy. This whole idea is called position sizing. And believe me, it is the single most critical factor in managing your risk, controlling those brutal drawdowns, when your account takes a nosedive from its peak. And really, it's what determines your growth over the long haul. And look, this isn't just my opinion. It's a foundational principle. A fantastic entry can get totally wiped out by bad sizing. But a smart, disciplined sizing strategy, it can save your skin even when your entry is just okay. And why does that matter so much? Because it's what keeps you in the game long enough to actually win. So the whole point here is to shift our focus. The number one question you should be asking isn't what's the best thing to buy. It's how much of my capital am I willing to risk on this one idea? Getting this right is everything because it's how you protect your capital, and that is your most important asset as a trader, period. All right, so how do we actually answer that question? Let's start with the most fundamental approach out there. A method that is simple, incredibly robust, and used by pros everywhere. It's called fixed fractional sizing. The concept is refreshingly simple. You just decide on a small, fixed percentage of your entire account that you're willing to lose on any single trade. We're talking something conservative here, like 1 or 2%. That's it. And this just lays out the process perfectly. You start with your account size. You pick your risk, let's say 2%, which gives you a hard dollar amount you can lose. Then, you figure out where your stop loss needs to be for that trade. You divide your risk dollars by that stop loss percentage, and bam, there's your exact position size. It's a formula you can repeat every single time, which builds incredible discipline. Now check this out, because this is where you see the real power of this simple rule. That tiny number on the screen, that's the probability of losing 35 times in a row, even with just a 50-50 win rate. It's astronomically small. It's basically zero. Sticking to a 2% rule practically guarantees your survival in the market. It prevents you from blowing up, which is job number one. But there's a catch. The fixed fractional method has one little weakness. It treats every single stock the same, no matter what its personality is. And as we all know in the markets, not all stocks are created equal. This brings us to a much smarter, more nuanced approach. I mean, think about it, right? Risking 2% on some sleepy, stable utility stock is a totally different ballgame from risking 2% on a crazy biotech startup that can jump 20% in a single day. The fixed rule just doesn't see that difference in character, what we call volatility. Your actual risk exposure is not the same at all. So, to solve for this, the pros use a neat little tool called the average true range, or ATR. The best way to think of it is as a choppiness meter for a stock. It just measures how much the price typically moves in a day, giving you a really clear, objective handle on its volatility. And here's where the magic happens. By using ATR, you can normalize your risk across everything you trade. Instead of putting the same amount of money in every stock, you adjust it. For that low volatility, sleepy stock, you might take a bigger position. For the high flyer, you take a smaller one. And what's the result? Your actual dollar risk on each trade becomes pretty much identical. Now that's consistency. Okay, now we're going to venture into some more advanced territory. What if there was a mathematical formula that could tell you the exact optimal percentage to risk on every trade to make your money grow as fast as humanly possible? Well, let's explore this fascinating, but also pretty dangerous idea. This is the legendary Kelly Criterion. It actually came out of Bell Labs, of all places, and it's a formula that promises the fastest possible geometric growth rate over time. I mean, for any trader or investor, that's literally the holy grail, right? Which leads to the obvious question. If there's a mathematically proven optimal way to size your bets for maximum growth, why isn't every single hedge fund and trader on the planet using it? Well, the reason is that the pure formula lives in a perfect mathematical dream world, not our messy real one. It is incredibly sensitive to your inputs. If you get your win rate or your payoff ratio just slightly wrong, it can point you straight towards disaster. And maybe worse, it produces these absolutely wild, psychologically crushing drawdowns that almost no human being can actually live through without bailing. So, what do the pros actually do? They adapt the theory. They use what's called fractional Kelly. They'll typically only take half or even just a quarter of the position size that the full formula recommends. And this is genius because it captures a huge chunk of that optimal growth, but with way, way less volatility and risk. Okay, we've covered a few different methods now, from the super simple to the kinda complex. So let's bring it all together and put them side by side so you can see the real-world trade-offs and figure out what might make sense for you. And this backtest just lays it all out, plain and simple. You can see right away that half Kelly produced the most money in the end, but it came at a price, a stomach-churning 31% maximum drawdown. That's a tough ride. The ATR-based model, meanwhile, delivered really solid growth with a much more manageable dip. Like they always say, there's no free lunch. So, just to boil it all down. Fixed fractional, super simple, very robust, but it's blind to volatility. The ATR-based sizing fixes that weakness, which is great. And half Kelly. It offers the highest potential growth. But as we just saw, you have to have the stomach to survive that wild roller coaster. So if you take nothing else away from this, remember these 4 golden rules. 1. Sizing is more important than your entry. 2. A consistent method you actually stick with is way better than some perfect one you'll abandon when things get tough. 3. Your first job, always, is to protect your capital and survive. And 4. Never ever take a position size that's bigger than what you can psychologically handle, no matter what your spreadsheet says. Ultimately, it all comes down to this one question. Position sizing is the tool that puts you in control. It lets you define your risk before you even put a dollar on the line. It turns you from a passenger, just hoping for the best, into the pilot of your own portfolio. And that is the difference between gambling and being a professional.